Friends, and I welcome you in today's video. And today's video is about the seventh important factor, pillar that you need for achieving your outcome and for achieving success in your life. Let me give you a brief introduction. We have been discussing about some things about success. If you go to my channel, you will be getting videos which are guiding you through a whole process of success. First, I have discussed the 4 easy steps in which you can achieve success. These are easy steps, but there need to be some concrete raw material to support this stage of success. And this raw material are these 7 pillars which we believe are very important for your success. First of all, you need to have passion. You need to have your belief that you are going to do and achieve what you are doing. You need to have a strategy to work on, and your values should be in alignment as GPS. Then you should have the energy to propel your vehicle, and you should have an ability to connect with the people. With this, we come to the last 7th pillar, and that is communication. This communication is the communication with yourself. And if you are communicating well with yourself, you can communicate well with everybody else in the society. Because if you have a clear vision, you can communicate the vision with others. If I am puzzled about what I want to achieve in my life, I cannot communicate that. I will not be contagious. I will not be able to transfer that. See, many a times you see and meet certain people. With meeting with these people, you feel that yes, this person is the guy. That sixth sense you have, that there is that sixth, that there is some internal intuitive feeling that says you that this is the person who is going to help me out. And how you get that is by the way how that person communicates you. And that communication takes place if you meet a person who is at the same level on which level you are. And for that you should have a rapport with your goals, your inner self, your mind, your inner understanding. Because that will give you a clear, focused working pattern. So let's today talk about mastery of communication with yourself and with the people around you. This is a brief introductory video to the topic. As we move forward, I'll be expanding on these topics. So you have to stay connected with me, and for that you have to keep subscribed. So if you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Please turn on the bell notification so that you are notified whenever I upload a video. That is 2:30 p.m. IST daily. You will be getting one video from me. This 15-20 minutes of video will help you in providing some information about how you can improve your functioning or working for getting what you want in your life. Now, if you have joined me today, let me give you a brief introduction of myself. I am Ashish Nagar. I am a YouTuber and NLP life and wellness coach. And my main working area is stress, anxiety and depression. Over years of my study and practice as a medical professional, as a physiotherapist, I have understood that people are nowadays ending into physical problems because of stress, anxiety and depression more rather than because of a disease in the body. So they are reporting to me with illness rather than diseases. And this illness is because they are not able to communicate well with their environments, with themselves, with their spouse, with the things they are not ready to accept their life. They cannot change their lives. They cannot actually understand and communicate well with the inner and the outer world. And so they end up into a lot of difference. And this difference, this incongruence creates stress and friction, which leads to stress, anxiety and depression. So allow me to help you out with this. So please stay connected. I thank you again for giving time for today's video. Let us understand the mastery of communication with ourselves and with the world around us. So friends, in the last video, I have discussed about bonding with people. How you can get into rapport with people so that people get connected to you and love working with you. So when we talk about external communication, when we talk about external rapport building, external bonding with people, we are using the mirroring and matching techniques that I'll be talking in detail further also in my videos. So we are using the mirroring and matching techniques. But what if you are not in congruence with your own self? Science has proven that you have almost 80 trillion cells in your body which are controlled by 60 billion neurons or neurological cells in your body. And you have to be in a resourceful state. That means there should be a balance in working in between these 80 trillion cells and 60 billion neurons for your mind and body to be in complete congruence. And when your mind and body is in complete balance, they are in complete congruence, you can go for the best output that you can get. But most of the times, because of our beliefs, because of our values, because of our disturbances in values, because of our self-doubt, because of our fear of not reaching where you want to go, because of our fear of result, because of our fear of failure rather than fear of result, because of our fear of uncertainty, because of our fear of self-performance, because of the doubt on self-abilities, we do not end up getting what we want. Most of the times when you are employed somewhere, how many times have you worked with utter confidence and utter balance in your mind and body? Always we have that feeling that I have been disregarded or under-regarded or undervalued. You are in that feeling that you are not recognized. You end up working harder and harder, but you thrive for that recognition. And that recognition is not a recognition from outside. You need a tap on your back so that you can affirm that you are good and you are confirmed. The basic problem is over here that we are relying on external sources for our tapping. We are relying on external sources for confirming that you are doing a good job. You are relying on external sources for confirming that what you are doing is what best you can do. Why don't you go inside? Why are you not self-satisfied? Why can't we allow or command our brain to believe that what you are doing is you are doing up to the best? And if you are not, if there is an internal sound that is saying you that you are not doing sufficiently, you cannot be perfect. Nobody was perfect. Even Wright brothers, when they invented a machine that can actually keep a body for 7 seconds in the air, that was only 7 seconds. They never thought that they will be able to build an aeroplane which will travel for almost 18 to 24 hours, taking people across the world. Their aim was to make something that can fly like a bird, that can clear the ground and that can stay in the air. That was their aim, and they have achieved it very successfully. If they would have thought that any time of the future, if they would make an aeroplane which will fly with almost 350 people in air for 24 hours, they would have not even made that small aeroplane that Wright brothers invented. What I mean to say, we are always in search for perfection. We always think that you have not done enough. You always think that you are not doing what is required. You always think that still you are not perfect. But learning is a process which goes throughout the life. And it changes from time to time. You have to understand this. You have to accept this. I don't want to make it a belief, but you have to understand that it is a process, ongoing process. You cannot wait for perfection. There is nothing called as perfection. Even if a chef is making a same dish for 10 years, he might be making the dish excellently well, but each time he makes a dish, there is certain change in the taste or the ingredients of the dish. And this doesn't mean that he is not perfect, but this perfection is his own way of touching the thing. You can find a recipe and cook a food at home, but the taste for the food that you have cooked and the taste that was authentic might be changed. Maybe you have given better than the authentic one, or maybe you have underpassed the authentic bar of taste that people have tasted. So you compare it and you believe it. So when we start comparing our life with other people, there is a comparison point that leads for this dissatisfaction, this feeling of not doing what is required, this feeling of that I have not done much. This is because of the comparison, and you do not need comparison. Let me tell you very clearly, you are an individual person. The first principle is the principle of individualism. Each individual in this earth is different. Each individual on this earth, maybe they are twins born to the same parents, but they are different. There is a certain amount of difference. They are certainly different to each other. You cannot find a person who is exactly ABC Xerox copy of what the person is. Even Xerox is different than the original. And even if you take a color Xerox and similar to the original also, a Xerox will always be a Xerox and an original will always be original. So do not lose your originality by comparing yourself to the external world and to external people. And that is what creates the internal dialogue into you. And that is what is taught. Since childhood, you have been compared with one or the other guy, with one or the other person for your performance. You have been compared. That guy is doing better than you. That guy ran faster than you. This guy ran this than you. You have not performed. If you would have worked hard, you would have got this. If you would have worked hard, you would have done this. You cannot even hold a tray nicely. See the other person. He is holding a tray and walking so nicely. See that guy, he is doing all the things in the house and you are sitting in the house and breaking your heads. Each and every time, even your boss is leaving you comparison. I expected you to do better, but other people are doing better than you. Again, you got a comparison. And this comparison is a thing that leads you to inner conflict. Because probably you are giving the best from your side. Probably in the given situations, with the given timing, with the given resources, you are performing your 100%. But when it is getting compared to 100% of other person, you start, after giving your 100%, when you get a claim, you start feeling doubtful about yourself. And this is what is communication where it is required. You have to master the first point of communication within yourself. You have to be assured, be confirmed by putting this whole cascade that what I am doing is ultimate and I am doing it to the best. And my mind has to be silent and relaxed after getting my work done. And I am giving my 100% to this work. And probably it might not be 100% for some other person with some other background. Right? Maybe two people in the same situation are reacting differently. Because of their background, their learning, their brought up, their nurture, their nature, the way they have been influenced, their socio-economic status, their country of stay, their area of stay. There are so many things that matter a performance and judgment about the performance. So do not get into generalizations with your performance. Try to keep your mind, communicate with yourself in a way that is positive and that tunes your 80 billion cells to your 60 billion neurons, so that you are in the best and the highest resourceful state to give the results. And this, my dear friend, is going to give you your outcome. This, my dear friend, is going to take you towards your goal. So, stop comparing yourself. Start believing in yourself. Concentrate on your own energies, resources, situations and capabilities. Right? And stay satisfied that you are doing 100%. We'll discuss even more about this. How to get this resourceful state is also another thing, and we will be discussing definitely in my further videos. So thanks for joining with me today, and please stay connected for more resourceful information, right, which will help you silence your inner voices, recover from the past problems that you have faced, past experiences, how you can wash them out so that they do not influence your future working or your future patterns. Right? I'll be teaching you all this if you stay connected to me. So please subscribe if you are not yet. Please press the bell icon and stay notified. One video of me will be coming up daily on YouTube, 2:30 p.m. IST. Stay connected, stay best, and stay in the best resourceful state of your mind to be productive up to the core in any situation, any condition you are working. Thanks for joining me again and taking leave from today. Stay safe, stay home, be happy, be productive, and stay awesome, be charismatic. Take care.